Hey guys, Absolute Spud here, ready for a trauma release through the shoulders. Before we did the lower back, the hips, pretty much focusing on the sacral root chakra, getting through the legs. Hi Zena. Today we're going to get through the shoulder blades, right around the neck. Grab yourself a mat, or if you can get on the ground, that'd be great. Don't worry, there'll be different types of stretches and things, but all right, shoulders. Nice and easy. First of all, you want to open up your shoulder blades. If you want to intensify this stretch, just look in the opposite direction. I like to rock in a lot of my stretches. It just gives me a little bit of relief in that tension. Make sure you do both sides to even it out. And I usually hold these stretches for about 45 seconds or two, whenever you can hold to. 2 minutes is definitely enough. Going to lay down now, putting my hands together. We're going to do some windscreen wiper movements, keeping those hands together just as much as you can. Please don't push yourself. It's not meant to hurt, it's meant to stretch. And what happens here is with the surface of the ground, it will put pressure in between those shoulder blades just to help loosen those up somewhere where you haven't really had a stretch before, kind of like a floor massage. Here I've used a roller. Just small movements is enough, just to intensify. Much like when you use a ball to relieve trauma in your feet as shown, we are actually going to do another method against a wall in the shoulder blades, but for now, here's the floor. This here allows the body to sink right into the ground. I'm specifically aiming for around the shoulder blades itself. Yes, I look awkward. Do I care? Not really, because mate, it was such a good massage. A little bit intense. Yes, it did hurt a little bit, but I did not realize how many knots I have in my shoulders. Why do I have all these knots? Because I'm holding on to all the weight, all the pressure, getting tighter and tighter. I just had T-Rex arms. So here I'm going to open up the shoulder blade and allow the ball to get even deeper into the tissues. This is exactly why I'm doing this video. This is how you release the trauma. Actually creating space and time for yourself to open up and relieve the tension in your muscles. Please don't forget to even it out as well. Do each side. So here I've got the ball against the wall and I'm just doing up and down the wall. Making sure with every stretch that you do, please breathe through it. Just relax as much as you can. Just breathe through it. Again, opening up those shoulder blades. I didn't even realize my necklace was backwards. And I also did a little bit on the neck. Yes, it was a little bit awkward, but oh my gosh, there was so many knots going up to the bottom of my head. Back to the floor. So lay down with your cheek to the ground, arms out. Just relax, having a nap. And with one leg, you want to twist around to the other side of you, okay? For the feminines, get your boobies out the way. Flat foot on the ground and really slowly turn your way back. Switch sides, other foot around. This really presses into your shoulders, okay, but also a really good lower back stretch. Everything is linked, don't forget. Another good one is the dog pose. I actually have my legs too close together, so criticizing myself here, but arm up, stare at your hand, and the other side as well. Again, 45 seconds, as long as you can, would be great. Here I'm about to show you a flow. Arm up and going through the whole rabbit hole and extending the arm. And if you wish to intensify that further, then that arm can go around to the hip. Now, when it hit there, it was so good because it also helped that shoulder. It helped both shoulders. Again, really slowly bring yourself back up. And make sure you're evening it out. Do it on the other side as well. You can see here I corrected myself as well, got my legs further apart. So make sure you're nice and even. Arm forward. And if you wish to intensify that, cross and touch your other hip. Ooh yeah, intensify that stretch. Definitely for this next one, please, if you're feminine or you're masculine with really long hair, please pop it as high as possible. Pop your hair up, because I was doing this and it was pulling my hair. All right, so we have a roller here, and I am going up and down the shoulder blades here. Nice even movement. Putting a little bit of pressure there, relaxing, and the head's rocking, just let it rock. Me pondering on like, oh my gosh, how much shit have I been holding on to? And my last final relaxing stretch where I could just sit there for a while, but you really have to work into it. So take your time, get on your knees, hands down, spread those hips, opening those hips up and crawl your way forward. Seriously, take your time with it. Eventually you'll be able to get your head down to the mat. And most importantly, the whole entire time, like I was saying, with every single stretch, make sure you breathe into it. Just relax. Take your time. It's not a race. This is releasing a lot of tension and stress. It's not something you just fix with a click of the fingers, like take your time. The more you breathe, the further you'll be able to go. Thank you so much for your time and good luck.